Okie dokie. Hello, everybody. Welcome to TELUS Spark Science Center. How you all doing today? Woo! Yeah, exciting. All right. My name is Zach Anderson. I'm the Director of Science Connections here at TELUS Spark Science Center. And it is my distinct pleasure to be the MC here for this very special and exciting announcement to share with all of you, our friends here from the Government of Alberta. But before I continue, I'd like to acknowledge that TELUS Spark Science Center is situated on the ancestral lands of the Niitsitapi, or Blackfoot Confederacy, the traditional lands of the Tsuut'ina First Nation and the Ayatka Nakota First Nation, and more recently, the Otipemisiwak Métis. Spark recognizes and supports the depth of science within these lands, languages, stories, and peoples that have been their caretakers of the land where the Bow and the Elbow Rivers meet, their home for thousands of years. Our Science Center sits in a natural corridor for trade, migration, and hunting. It leads people, animals, and weather to the confluence of the Bow and Elbow Rivers, a traditional and current gathering place. We are grateful to the peoples who have been caretakers and stewards of this land, allowing us to thrive on this land today, where many cultures and Indigenous people from across Turtle Island live together in peace and respect. Myself, I've grown up on this land since I was 6, and every day inspired by the teachings that the land gives to me, and inspired me to go into a career in science. So it's a pretty special place that we find ourselves. So now it is my pleasure to welcome the Minister of Advanced Education, Rajan Sawhney, to the podium.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be here today and to see all of you, many friends here who are joining us for this exciting announcement. And what a space. I love the sounds, the energy. So thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, Zach, for that introduction. As I mentioned, I'm so pleased to be here at the TELUS Spark Science Center today and to have this opportunity to celebrate the grand opening of this new program dedicated to the skilled trades. The Government of Alberta, through a nearly $900,000 grant from Advanced Education, is very proud to partner with the TELUS Spark Science Centre to launch Blueprint. The funding from Alberta's government will support the Blueprint space, which stands for Building, Learning, and You. This funding will help create a series of exploration spaces designed to encourage young people to pursue a career in the trades. I would like to thank my colleagues from Alberta's Skilled Trades Caucus, Jackie Lovely, MLA for Camrose, and Ron Weeb, MLA for Grand Prairie Wapiti, for joining us today. And I also see that MLA Eric Bouchard has also joined us today. Can I please get you to stand for a moment so we can recognize you? Please do that. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. And I'm particularly honored to be joined by one of our skilled trades youth ambassadors, Lane Van Harteveld. Lane is one of our 11 ambassadors playing a critical role in promoting the skilled trades and sharing their personal stories of success in some of our most in-demand sectors. So Lane, could you please stand so we can recognize you? Thank you for joining us. With our focus on opportunity and prosperity, there truly is no better place in Canada to begin a rewarding career than Alberta. Our province offers tremendous opportunities for young people, especially in the skilled trades. As Alberta's Minister of Advanced Education, I am proud to champion the skilled trades. It's an honor to do the work needed to help train the next generation of skilled tradespeople and meet the needs of our growing province. Our government has made historic investments in skilled trades and apprenticeship training, and this incredible partnership with TELUS Spark is a great Made in Alberta example. It's innovative partnerships like this that are critical elements in unlocking the opportunities ahead of us. 11 colleges and polytechnic institutes in our post-secondary system are working overtime to deliver high-quality skilled trades training, but it's never too early to get young people curious and excited about the skilled trades. We need to expose more young Albertans to careers in carpentry, plumbing, welding, mechanics, and every high-demand trade in our rapidly evolving workforce. It is vital that our students, the workers of tomorrow, know all about the incredible opportunities right at their fingertips. And that's why we are here today. These exploration spaces will help young people build confidence and become more familiar with the skilled trades, especially those who may never have considered the skilled trades as a possible career path. On that note, let's talk about the many advantages of a career in the skilled trades. So brace yourselves because I've got a lot to say on this. Trade programs are generally less expensive and take less time to finish than a degree program. There's the added perk that the required on-the-job portion of an apprenticeship allows you to earn while you learn. Remember that, earn while you learn. That means you get the chance to start your career, build a professional network, and earn a full salary years before you might be able to complete your education in another program. That's a reality. Plus, the independence that comes with many trades careers means that you can have a more flexible work-life balance. Who doesn't want that in this day and age? Some of the most in-demand and highest-paying jobs in Alberta are in the skilled trades. Of course, there's more to it than money. There truly is. Trades allow you to see the fruits of your labor, put your creative side to work, and master skills that are in high demand. A trade certification is an excellent foundation for a wide range of opportunities in the future. Journey persons are highly skilled and well-educated professionals. Many go on to become leaders, innovators, business owners, and educators in their industry. Others use their apprenticeship education to pursue specialized training or careers in other industries. An apprenticeship is a rich and rewarding learning experience, a fast start for an exciting career, and an opportunity for the future. The sheer diversity of career options in the skilled trades means amazing opportunities for personal fulfillment and quality of life. With over 47 apprenticeship programs available in Alberta, there are a wealth of opportunities for young people to consider. And to make a career in the trades even more enticing, and this is something that a lot of people don't know about, so I'm glad I have the opportunity to actually talk about this with all of you, and please do spread the word. To make a career in the trades more enticing, we've taken steps to recognize that apprenticeship education is post-secondary education. So when you graduate from an apprenticeship program in Alberta, you earn a tangible recognition of your hard work, an education credential. We're the only jurisdiction in Canada that offers this. This education credential is more than a piece of paper. It symbolizes an achievement and open doors to opportunities. We're thrilled, again, to be partnering with TELUS Spark, a world-class facility, the best in the biz, as they say, with delivering hands-on interactive programming to young people in an engaging and accessible environment. This new exploration space is designed to teach young people essential skills like problem solving, creativity, and innovation. These are important lifelong lessons that will act as the building blocks or the blueprint, if you will, for many possible career paths. I'm so very pleased to see the TELUS Spark Centre providing this unique opportunity for young Albertans to try their hand at the trades and learn more about the opportunities in the future. TELUS Spark is the first science centre in Canada to showcase the application of science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, or STEAM, in real-world trades careers. I want to congratulate all the organizations involved, and there are many, including TELUS Spark Science Centre and the Calgary Construction Association. It's so great to see partnerships like this bringing together government and the private sector to build bridges between science, vocational training, and industry to inspire the next generation of tradespeople and innovators in Alberta. Today's investment of nearly $900,000 from advanced education will play an important role in supporting the mission of Blueprint and TELUS Spark. Thank you very much for all of you for joining today. And now let's start building. And thank you, Zach. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Minister, for those kind words and for the support of this tremendous program and highlighting all the amazing things that happen in the skilled trade programs. So now I'd like to welcome up to the stage our President and CEO of TELUS Spark Science Centre, Mr. Roderick Tate.
Well, thank you, Zach. And thank you, Minister Sani, for sharing such the importance of today's announcement and such kind words about TELUS Spark and our opportunity to take advantage of such an important program and an opportunity in celebrating with Alberta's youth. And of course, welcome to all of our friends and guests and supporters today. It is always amazing to see so many great familiar faces out there and supporters of the great work that we get to do day in and day out at TELUS Spark. Today is really very special for us at Spark, as it's not every day that we get to announce a new program inspired all around the skilled trades. Now, you may be wondering, how skilled trades and a science center like Spark fit together? Well, I encourage you to think about this. Have you ever thought about the flow dynamics of a water hose? Or how about the conductivity of different elements that might lead to an LED? Or even the geometry involved in creating Calgary's amazing Peace Bridge? Well, if you think about that in context, the answer is simple. All of these are demonstrations of the many different types of science connections that are required in the skilled trades. And it really demonstrates that they're not only just important jobs, but vibrant careers centered in STEAM. It's these careers at their core and how they embody the principles of science, technology, engineering, arts, and math that help us to build a future that we can all be excited for. And when you start to think about it, nearly everything around us today that we can think about, from this stage to the beautiful building that we're in, really are impacted or have a touch by individuals in the skilled trades. And here at Spark, we want to embrace the trades within the context in STEAM, and we have an opportunity to inspire future generations of skilled trade workers through hands-on experiences and learning done only the way that Spark can do it. Now, today's announcement is part of a multi-phase program designed to engage and educate youth with dynamic and interactive activities. These activities will serve as an entry point to growing impactful careers in the trades. Today, we're going to launch phase 1 of this program, which is located in our award-winning Brainasium outdoor playground, and it will serve as a pilot or even a blueprint for the future. And now I can share with you, even before its official opening today, this program has already seen over 3,000 participants through the program. Each one of those, yes, it's amazing, isn't it? Thank you. Each one of those having the opportunity to use real tools, building real structures, and learning those valuable skills that are most important and found in skilled trades. But most important, what we do here at Spark is about having fun. So they had fun while doing it too. Now this, though, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Phase 2, which will be coming up in this winter, we get to move those programs inside and build upon them. Imagine a program that actually now takes into account virtual reality and the opportunity to learn new skills in plumbing, carpentry, and electrical exploration, all through a virtual lens, in addition to the hands-on experiences that we're ready to offer. And now we don't plan to stop there. With future phases plans, we would love to explore the opportunity to build permanent spaces for these that continue to showcase the connection and importance of these types of jobs for Albertans into the future. And really, this all comes from a passion for curiosity. And that is what we live by here at Spark. We exist to lift people up by the power of curiosity. And as a not-for-profit organization, we wouldn't be able to make this happen without the generous support of donors, community, the province, and others to make these things come to life. And I wanted to just take a moment to thank a few of those that are here today. First and foremost, I wanted to thank the Government of Alberta, specifically the Ministry of Advanced Education, for their support and belief in this program and the importance of connecting science to the skilled trades. I'd also like to thank Bill Black, representing the Calgary Construction Association, for their generous support of this program as well. It really is showcasing the bridges that have been created and connected through industry and our Science Center. Thank you. It's through generous support like this that will impact the lifetime of career choices of Alberta's youth, whose curiosity will build a future that we will all benefit from. And that's what we aim to do here at Spark. We aim to spark curiosity in people and inspire them to do great things. It's all part of the journey of our current campaign to keep Calgary curious and our plan to transform Spark into one of the world's leading science centers. We hope that we can count on your support to keep Calgary curious from now and into the future. So thank you again for joining us here today, but I'd like to invite Minister Sawhney to join me on stage as we'd love to unveil the brand for Spark's newest program, Connecting Science to Skilled Trades. Thank you very much, Minister Sawhney. Again, Blueprint, the beginning of a next generation of programming here at Spark, all a part of keeping Calgary curious. Thanks very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
How about that blueprint? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. So BLU, Building Learning in You, huh? Right? Blueprint? Got it? All right, sorry. Next up, I would like to call to the stage Bill Black from the Calgary Construction Association.
The first time I saw a blueprint, I was probably about 3 years old, and my dad was bringing work home, and the blueprints were on the dining room table, and they were almost a more frequent thing than a tablecloth in our house because he was an estimator with a contractor. My name is Bill Black. I'm the president and CEO of the Calgary Construction Association. I have 43 years experience in the industry on my own, but I'm fourth generation. My entire family was in the construction industry. So the way I look at it, as I said earlier, if construction is discussed at the dinner table, you're already in the industry. And that was really the way our family lived the work we did. The Calgary Construction Association is celebrating its 80th anniversary this year. We were founded in 1944, so it is very fitting that we are part of such an important and exciting announcement. I do want to acknowledge that I might be the president and CEO of this organization, but we have an incredible team and we are supported and guided by an incredible board that is comprised of volunteer members from our industry, some of whom are here today. Lois Innes, past chair, Gary Porter from Alberta Glass, chair-elect, Leslie Fowler, vice chair, and Tyler Bungie, who is on the board of directors, and he is also a co-chair of the Calgary Construction Association Ed Fund, our education fund, which was formed 26 years ago to foster careers in this industry and build our future talent and our workforce. And it is the Calgary Construction Association Education Fund that has been able to step forward and allow us to participate in this. This is the single largest investment our education fund has made since its inception 26 years ago, which speaks to how important this is for our industry. Our industry in Calgary alone employs 100,000 Calgarians. That's 100,000 Calgarians and their impacted families who are provided for through careers in our industry. And we have an aging population in our industry. The average age of a journey person in our industry is approaching 60 years old. So in addition to current challenges that we have around incoming workforce, we are also over the next 5 to 10 years going to see a significant amount of retirement from the industry. And you do not replace 40 years of experience in an industry immediately with fresh intake. So this is a long-term investment, and one of the many, many reasons an initiative like this is so important. And we welcome the government of Alberta's participation because this absolutely is a partnership in this solution. It will require all levels of government, provincial, municipal, and federal. It will require organizations and venues such as this that can be the touch points for our youth. And it also needs a conduit for industry to get involved. We alone have 800 member companies. Each and every company cannot get individually involved, but they want to make a difference. Through our work as an association and the connection to this initiative, we can be that conduit. Skilled trades touch every aspect of our lives. They're often taken for granted, and in fact, unfortunately, over the last 20 or 30 years or more, our industry has increasingly become seen as a bit of a second or third-rate career track in favor of academic degrees. It is an unfortunate stigma that, again, something like Blueprint will help and be a major factor in changing. But think about it. You woke up this morning in a house that was built, you turned on a shower that a plumber plumbed in, you got in your car, opened your garage door that was manufactured and installed by a trade, you drove on a road that was put down, laid down, and is maintained by trades. You went to a place of work. You maybe go somewhere for lunch. You dropped your kids off and picked them up from school. You go and visit your doctor in a medical office building. You do your shopping at the weekends. You go to the rec center if you're healthy, unlike me. These are all the fruits of a design and construction industry that without whom we can't grow physically as fast as we are in the rate of immigration to this province that will continue. 1/4 of job vacancies in Calgary economic region are in the construction industry and related professions. And we are growing at unprecedented rates. We have no choice but solve this. And this is the kind of partnership that will help us get there. Our industry is resilient. We ride the booms and busts and have done for years. We solve incredible problems every day to allow things to be built, sometimes against very adversarial issues that we contend with. So this is a challenge that we're up for, but we can only do it with partners. And with this initiative, we have found a partnership that we will be able to literally build off of and make a difference. I'm actually more excited to sit here or stand here a year from now and talk about the differences we made and the new ideas we're implementing for the next year, because that is where you really see the results. We serve a great industry. We serve an important industry and an industry that creates great lifestyles for those who participate in it. We're launching this pioneering program aimed at inspiring youth, the youth we need. Because believe me, there might be a bunch of old guys like me in this industry, but we desperately need young people and young minds to bring young ideas and challenge our old-fashioned ways sometimes of doing things and help us advance into the next century of our industry. The CC Education Fund is making a historic investment of $100,000 towards the Blueprint program. As I said, the largest single investment made by our education fund in its history. And in closing, I just want to thank the government of Alberta and TELUS Spark for the opportunity to be a part of this. That's what matters. We are community builders, and therefore we thrive in a community of doers, such as we have here. Through this collaboration, we have secured another opportunity to inspire our youth to become the city builders of tomorrow. I thank you on behalf of our board and on behalf of our members and our industry. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Black. That's your tremendous support as founding sponsor, allows us to grow the program and connect with even more youth. So it is absolutely tremendous. Thank you so much. So I would now welcome up to the stage Lane Van Hardenveld, Ambassador for the Skilled Trade Youth Advisory Council. So Lane, come on up and tell us why you're excited about Blueprint.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lane Van Hardenveld. I am a Red Seal millwright and an industrial mechanic millwright. I also have a background in mechanical engineering specialized in industrial automation. Also, I'm a Skills Nationals national champion in mechatronics and industrial mechanic millwright. I'm extremely passionate. Thank you. I'm extremely passionate about what I do, and I'm here today as part of the Skilled Trade Youth Ambassadors, where my role is advocating for the skilled trades and encouraging youth and young adults to explore a career in the trades, educating others on what skilled trades are really like from actual journey persons who live and work in the skilled trades. A common stigma that's already been stated is that the skilled trades are just a skill. They're just this, they're just that, when in fact they are so much more than just construction, plumbing, and welding. It's industrial controls, it's bakers, landscapers, hairstylists, and more. Trades, again, as mentioned, are essential to our economy. Who here likes food? Who likes going to the grocery store and having the availability and the variety of products in a grocery store? You can thank numerous trades for that availability who are in the background keeping production plants running 24/7, me being one of them. If you like cheese, you're welcome. Tradespeople make their jobs look easy when in fact they are very complex. The level of knowledge and skill these journey persons have is extensive, especially considering the fast-changing technologies. I learned about the trades from my first plant manager, who was also a red seal millwright and automation engineer. He showed me that I could take all of the things that I've already learned and have a career where I can apply them every day. My apprenticeship was only the beginning of my career. There are so many ways to build on top of one's apprenticeship that you'll never hit a dead end or get bored with what you do. Your journey person's ticket is very far from a one and done situation. Mine helps me build my passion for robotics every day. I am a huge science nerd, specifically for anything physics related. Science centers were always my favorite field trips growing up. And as an adult, the TELUS Spark is one of my favorite places to visit. In a previous visit to see the Da Vinci exhibit that they had, which is now the AI exhibit, I was extremely interested to see the connections between the skilled trades and science, seeing how all of Da Vinci's, or the majority of Da Vinci's inventions are the basis and foundation of everything I do in my career every day. I found my way into a career I love. Having opportunities like the one the TELUS Spark and the government of Alberta are building here will help young people like myself explore their interests earlier. To help them see just how rewarding and enjoyable a career in the skilled trades is, to help them grow our economy and finish construction projects faster. I am so grateful to be able to be a part of a partnership that is helping educate the trades and educate on what the trades are truly like and show that there is an opportunity in the trades for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lane, for those thoughtful words. I'd like to welcome up on the stage now MLA Ron Wiebe from Grand Prairie, Wapiti, to say a few words.
Well, thank you, Zach. Thank you for that introduction. Alberta's economy and population are growing rapidly, and with that comes an increasing demand for skilled trade workers. The province's goal is to drive home the message that a career in the skilled trades is just as valuable as a university degree. Bill, I will say that again. A career in the skilled trades is just as valuable as a university degree. Building more housing requires carpenters, electricians, plumbers, and nearly every trade that exists. That's why I'm so proud to be here for today's announcement. As chair of the Alberta Skilled Trades Caucus, I recognize that today's announcement represents another important step our government has taken to increase the opportunity in the trades. Alberta is truly firing on all cylinders to create opportunities for our young people in the economy of tomorrow. We have established historic partnerships with the International Union of Operating Engineers to launch the Apprenticeship Training Pilot Program. We are creating 3,200 new apprenticeship seats across the province to support industry demand for skilled trades. We are making capital investments to accommodate increased demands and provide state-of-the-art learning facilities. Today, we partner with TELUS to create a fun, interactive program for young Albertans to discover skilled trades and the wealth of opportunities available to them. Thank you, Minister Sawhney, for your work to ensure that Alberta remains competitive and dynamic land of opportunity. And thank you to TELUS for working with our government to encourage more young people to consider rewarding in-demand careers in skilled trades. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emily, for the support of this program and for the skilled trades. So that concludes the formal part of our program. We will be moving on to the media questions, followed by a few photos, and finally, we will make our way all the way over there outside to officially open Blueprint, and we hope to see you all there. So I would like to invite Press Secretary Mackenzie Blythe to the stage to facilitate some questions.
Thank you very much. We are ready to begin the question and answer segment of today's announcement. Journalists will have the opportunity to ask an opening question and a follow-up question. We will start with journalists on site before moving to the phones. Please begin by stating your name, outlet, and who your question is directed toward. Thank you. We will now take our first question from the floor.
Aaron with Livewater, Calgary. Mr. Soni, has there been any discussions within Cabinet to put the same kind of funding into junior highs and high schools to extend the program to those kids who might not make it down to the Science Center here?
Yes, we've had multiple discussions on how to reach into schools to children at younger ages to provide that exposure for the trades. Certainly the Minister of Education, that's part of his mandate as well, to find those opportunities. And so there are going to be some potential budget allocations, but we have heard time and time again from communities and our stakeholders and the construction industry that you really do have to start talking about these opportunities earlier. So this is one place where kids can get that opportunity, but we know that it's going to be a multi-pronged approach, and we look forward to talking more about that. But having said that, we do a lot of work as it is already. We've got Careers, which is an organization that advanced education funds, and their job is actually to go into the high schools and talk to the students and provide those trade opportunities. So there is significant work being done already, but we recognize that that message isn't getting quite to where it needs to be. So there's going to be more work allocated to this. Thank you.
Question for Mr.
Yeah,
Tate?
if you have a follow-up, go ahead.
Yeah, question for Mr. Tate.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
Mr. Tate, can you give us a breakdown of the entire cost of the opening here, and then how long this will be available for visitors to come and see?
Well, the opening is a part of phase one. And so again, this is divided up over a program that will exist all the way until into next year, into 2025. And we'll be leveraging, again, the funding from the government of Alberta, in addition to any partners, to be able to support that. So again, it's designated to be able to be divided appropriately as the program will evolve and grow, and allocated dependent on what the assets are and the requirements are. As you heard in my speaking notes before, we are planning to include VR experiences and other things like that, which have a different cost structure and whatnot for execution. But we will be applying all of these funds specifically towards different components that will continue to reinforce, again, the importance of skilled trades, but the science also connection behind them.
Thank you very much. Can we please get our next question from the floor?
Chris Brown, Cross Border Network. It's actually for Bill, Lane, and the minister, if possible, all three of you. So we're just going to get everyone up on stage for a second. Bill, you said that this is a long-term investment that you're going to be making, the association's going to be making into the program like this. What can we do in the short term to replace or fill those three-quarter job vacancies that we have in the city of the Calgary region right now? Because short term is still important compared to the long term.
Well, I think that we're doing work day to day with our members to help them connect with individuals and with individuals who are looking to connect with employers. We've added a job board to our website as another mechanism. So there's a single point of contact. We recently attended a career fair, and one of the things we learned was it seemed to be very difficult for many people, especially new Canadians and new Calgarians, to know where to go to connect their skills to employers. So we put in place, we thought it would be easier for them to remember a job board at the Calgary Construction Association than memorize a list of all the different employers in the city. So that's the direct work we're doing with our members. Our members themselves are working incredibly hard, and we hear from them every day. We have to be agile and ready to adjust on the fly. We look at short term as within the next 5 years, and it's a window today. Our members have secured a workforce. They are planning and they are training and advancing the capabilities of that workforce, and we continue to work with them and be willing to try new ideas as we see them. That's why, we really saw the initiative here. This is a long-term investment, but it will have a short-term impact because it will encourage those who may be in high schools. This isn't just kids that are 10 years or 12 years away from graduation. And it sends a message to parents and Calgarians of the value and importance of this industry. And so I believe this will have short-term impact as well.
Minister, do you want to respond to that as well?
Yes, I think that's a great question because I do agree with Bill. This will have short-term impacts, positive impacts, and long-term as well. But certainly from the provincial government's perspective, short-term, we have put historic funding into funding trade seats across our 11 post-secondary institutions with recognizing the fact that we do have a labor market shortage. So in the short term, whether it's 5 to 7 years, we have made that investment into these seats, and we're looking for more opportunities to partner with organizations like the operating engineers. That was a very innovative investment as well, and we think that these kinds of opportunities will create more seats as well. We are also embarking on a very aggressive media campaign to spread the message amongst communities, families, students, stakeholders, and industry, because we do recognize that government can't do this work alone. We need industry to step up to the table, and they have in a significant way, as demonstrated by Bill's remarks today, but there's more that can be done because we know we don't have enough people in the pipeline to fill that labor market gap as people are retiring, so it's all hands on deck. And so we've got a lot of investment in various different organizations in addition to post-secondaries, and we're going to continue to look for good ideas such as this investment that we're making today.
And now to Lane for my follow-up question, if possible. You're relatively new to the skilled trades because you just came in. You're the spokesperson for the young skilled trades. What did you do to inspire others to get involved into the skills trades field right now?
Right now.
Or what have you done or what are you doing?
Right now, my biggest contribution to getting people interested and excited about the trades has been through Skills Alberta. I've been a competitor at Alumni, and I'm now on the provincial technical committees and have been volunteering with them for upwards of 7 years now. And through my competitions and my passion, through my competing and my pride in my work, I show off to everybody else my passions, how I see everything differently than just a trade, all the different aspects, all the different sciences that go into everything, and how applicable everything can be to everyday life.
So if you don't mind, I just have a follow-up on that. Would something like this blueprint helped you a little bit more to make that final decision to transition to the skilled trades?
Oh, absolutely, yes. I started off in engineering. Same sort of at-home conversation of the trades are a little bit lesser, all of my aunts and uncles are engineers, you should follow that line. So actually getting into the industry and seeing, hey, this is my engineering, but so much more rewarding, it would have made my choice as a career much easier.
Do we have any further questions from the floor? Seeing no questions from the floor and being told we have none on the lines, I think we can conclude today's announcement. And thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Let's go build.